Hello everyone, welcome to my video on an important Qt framework project. In this video we will write a C++ program for fee management system, and first we have to open our Qt framework, and then I have to create a new project by clicking this add or new button. So I will click this new button, and now this is a new window. So I will decrease the size of this window, and then I will select this Qt widgets application, and then I will click this choose button, and here I have to provide a name to my project. So this is fee management system, so I will set fee, and then I will click next. Now I have three options like qmake, cmake, qbs. These are build systems. Okay, so I will work with qmake, and then I will click next button. So this is class information, like class name is main window, and then base class is q main window, and header file is main window.h that contains all the headers and libraries, and this is source file main window.cpp where we have to write our C++ code. And here you can see this checkbox is clicked. It means that we have to create or generate a form. And then this is main window.ui where we have to create our user interface. And then I will click this next button once again, and here you can translate your project into any language, but I will go along with this none option that is by default, and then I will click next. So here I have a kit that contains a compiler to compile my project. May you have many or multiple kits, but I have only this single kit that is min 64 bit. So I will select it, and then I will click this next button, and then finish button. So our project is created successfully. So this is our free project. Okay, so I will expand it, and you can see these are some other folders, and here I have to open this forms that contains main window.ui where we have to design our user interface, and then I will increase the size of this template, and here I have to set first label. Okay, to set a title, so I will increase the size, I mean width and height, and here I will set a title that is fee management, and now I will apply some styles to this uh, title. So I will select it, and then I will click right button, and then I will select this change style sheet option, and here I have to use the name of widget as a selector. So name of widget is q label, and here I have to define the body, and inside the body I have to use different properties to apply different styles. For example, for background color I will choose background property, and then I will give value light gray, but you can use different background colors. And here I have to use another property that is font size. Okay, font size. So this is font size property, and then I will give value 30 px, and then I will use color property to change font color. So here I will give value white. You can use or choose different colors and values. So I will click this apply button, and then OK button. Now you can see this is our title, that is fee management. Okay, so this is our title. Here I have to use two push buttons. So this is push button one. Okay, so I have to change the text value, so I will change text value. Here I will type, so this is for fee submit. Okay, fee submit. So here if user clicks it, then he have to submit the fees. Okay, fees submit, and next I have to apply some style to this button. So I will select it, and then I will choose this change style sheet option, and here I have to use q push button as a selector. Q push button, so it will be used as a selector, and here I have to change font size by using font size property. Sorry, here I have to use font size. Okay, and then I will give value 20. You can use any other value, but I am using 20 px, and then I will click this apply button and then OK button. So I have to increase the size. So this is free submit, and now I will copy this existing button along with its style, and then I will paste it to next line. Okay, so here I have to uh, see the record of a specific student. Okay, so here I will change text value. Okay, so here fee record. So these are two buttons. When we have to submit fee, then we will click this fee submit button. And if we have to see the record of a student, that how many dues are pending and how many dues are paid. Okay. So if we have to see the record, then we will click this button. And if we have to submit fee, then we have to click this fee submit button. Okay. Now we have to make functional these two buttons. So I will select this first one, but first I have to set its size. Okay, so I will choose this option, adjustment size. So here I have to set the size according to my requirement. So I will increase the height, and then I will increase the width, and then I will set it in the center right here. And now I need to increase the width further, and then I will increase the width, and then I will set it right here. In fact, here you are adjusting the user interface windows size. Okay, so now I have to increase the height. So now I will increase the height. Okay, so now this is center, and I have to adjust all the widgets in the center. Okay, so I think this is center, and here in the top I have to set the title in the center of this user interface window. Okay, and then I have to set the uh, I have to set this button in the center of this window. Okay, so I will set it right here, and now I will change the position of this second one. So I will set it right here. Okay, so if you have to adjust the size, then you have to choose this option, and then you can adjust the window size, and then the size of these widgets, and then the size of uh, height and width of this user interface window. And you can change also the size of all widgets of this framework. Okay, and next we have to make functional these buttons. So first I will make functional this first one. So I will select it, and then I will click right button, and then I will select this option, go to slot, and here I have to choose a signal. These all are signals, and I will choose this click, and then OK. Now here you can see a function is added here in main window .cpp, where we have to write our CPP code. Okay, so we can change the name of this function. So if we have to change the name, then we will open this main window .h template. Okay, so here this is our slot or function name. So I can change the name from here. So here this is submit function. Okay, submit function, because we have to submit fee, that's why this is submit function. Now I have to change the name from this main window .cpp, and here you can see this is error because we have changed the name of this function, and now this is submit function. Okay, so this is submit function, and now we have to connect signal with slot. Okay, so signal was clicked, and slot is this submit function. So we have to connect them together. So how can we connect them? We have to connect them by using this connect method, and then we have to connect them when our button will be clicked. Okay, so button is part of UI, that's why we have to define UI then arrow. Okay, now this is push button 1. So this is push button 1. When it will be clicked, then signal from it. So here I have to define push button, q push button, and then its signal that is clicked, it will be fired. Okay, and then it will be connected with a slot. So here I have to use this pointer and then slot that exists in our main window. So here I have to use this address sign or ampersand, and then I have to use the name of our class or this template that contains our slot, and slot is submit tree function. Okay, so this is our function, and then I have to use semicolon in the last of this statement. So now we have connected this clicked signal with this slot. Okay, so when this push button 1 or free submit button will be clicked, then this function will be called. Okay, and then and when this function will be called, then we have to show an other dialog box or user interface window that will contain two input fields, first for roll number and second for fee. Okay, so now we have to create an other dialog box or user interface window. So we have to choose or open this file option, and then we have to select this new file or project. Okay, then we have to select this Qt option, and then Qt designer form class. So I should decrease the size of this window, then I am able to click this choose button. Okay, and here you have to select the option dialog with button bottom, dialog with buttons right, but I have to choose dialog without buttons. Okay, so I will click this next button, and now I have to provide a name to this new created dialog box. So this is submit box. Okay, because we have to submit our fee by using this dialog box, and then I will click this next button and then finish button. Now this is new dialog box, and this is a user interface template of new created dialog box. Okay, so I want to show you here you can see this is our main window.ui that contains these two buttons and this title. But now second was this submit box.ui, where we have to create our input fields and then a title and other labels. Okay, and here you can see is submit box.h. This is created here, and here you can see this is submitbox.cpp, where we have to write our cpp code for our new created dialog box. Okay, and this is submit.ui to create or to design our user interface. And first I have to register this new created dialog box. Okay, so how can we register it? I will open this main window.h template, and here I have to include this new created dialog box. So with sharp include I can include it. Okay, so here I have to define the name of this new box. So this is submit box.h. Okay, so now I have to create a pointer. So here I have to create a pointer, and pointer is you can give any name to your pointer, but its type is submit box. Okay, and I will create or declare pointer with submit box. And not difference is that here box is lowercase and here box is uppercase. Okay, so this is minor difference, but it is a big difference in our Qt framework. Okay, so these are two different means. So here I have declared a pointer. Now I have to initialize this pointer in our main window .cpp. Okay, so here first I want to provide you all information of this template. This is portion of header files, okay, where we have to include our header files, and this is our constructor. Okay, so this is our constructor, and then this is our destructor. So first we have to initialize it in our constructor. So name of pointer was submit box, and we have to initialize it new, and then the name of new dialog box, that was submit box, and then this pointer. Okay, so in this way we have initialized it, and now we have to delete it. So in destructor we have to call delete function for submit box. Okay, so for submit box I have called this delete function or method. Okay, so now when this submit function will be called, then this new created dialog box will be appeared. Okay, so here I have to show it. So name of it was submit box, and we have to show it. Okay, show by using this show method. So when our submit fee button will be clicked, then this submit function will be called, then this new dialog box will be appeared, and now we have to design this new created dialog box. Okay, so I will go back to this box. So where is submit box dot ui. Okay, so here we have to set a title. So I will choose label widget, and then I will drag it and then drop it in this template, and now I have to change text value. So here this is our page submission window. Okay, so here I will set title fee window or fee submission window. You can give any name for this title. So this is a fee window, and I have to apply some style. So I will select it, and then I will click right button, and then I will choose this change style sheet option, and then q label, that is name of this widget, and it will be used as a selector. Okay, so here I will change font size only. Okay, font sorry font size and I will give value 40 px, and then I will click apply, and then okay. So this is our p window. I will increase the width and height and width. Okay, so I have to change adjustment size. So here I will choose this option, and now I have to adjust the window size. Okay, so I will set it right here, and then I have to set all these widgets in the center. Okay, so this is center, and I will change the position of this widget or title. So this is free window, and here I have to include one more label. So I will drag it, and then I will drop it right here, and then I will change text value. So here I will enter roll number. Here we have to get roll number by using line edit widget, and now I have to use line edit widget. I can search it if it is difficult to find. So this is line edit widget. So this is line edit, and then I will set it right here, and then I will increase the size. Now I will change the position, and now I have to apply some style to these widgets. So first I will select this first one, and then I will click right button, and then I will choose this option, and then q label, and then I have to change font size only. So here I will use font size property once again, and then I will give value 20 px, and then I will click apply, and then okay. So I have to increase the width. Okay, and I will change the position of this line edit widget, and then I will increase it more. Okay, now I have to change the style of this line edit widget too. So I will select it, and then I will go to this change style option, and this is q line edit. Okay, edit, and here I have to use font size property only to change font size. Okay, so here I will give value 20 px, and then I will click apply button, and then OK button. Now when we will enter any value, then its size will 20 px. Okay, so next I have to get total fee from user. So here I will copy this existing title, sorry, label, and then I will paste it right here. And now I will change the position. I will remove it. Now I will give new value, that is enter fee. Okay, so now I have to use this line edit widget. So I will copy this existing one, and then I will paste it here. Okay, so I will set it right here, and now I will change the position of this widget too. Okay, so I will set it right here. So now here we have to get roll number, and here we have to get fee, and then we will click OK button. So here we have to create a button. So this is our push button, and I will drag it, and then I will paste it right here. Okay, so I will change the size, and then text value. So here I will give value submit. Okay, so I have to change size of this text. So I will choose this option once again, and now this is q sorry, push button, sorry, so push button, and I will change font size only. So here I will use font size property, and I will give value 20 px, and then I will click apply button, and then OK button. Now we have created a button here. Okay, so I have to make functional this button. So I will select it, and then I will click right button, and then I will choose this option, go to slot, and now I have to select a signal. So I will select this click, and then OK. So here you can see an other function is added here, but it is in our submit box.cpp, not in our main window.cpp. So I have to change the name. So I will change the name in submit box.h template first. So here this is name of this slot or function. So I will remove it. So this is submit. Okay, so submit fee or fee submit, you can give any name, submit fee. Okay, so this is function name or slot name. Now I have to change it in our submit box.cpp. So I will change it, and then this is submit fee. Okay, so now we have to connect this signal with this slot. Okay, signal is clicked and slot is submit fee. So we have to connect it by using connect method. So we have done it before, and then I have to use UI, because this push button is part of UI, and I will select it, and now I have to define the name of widget that will fire signal. Okay, so this is Q push button, and now signal is fired, sorry, clicked. So this is signal, and now I have to define our slot. Okay, so that now here I have to use this pointer, and now I have to define the name of class that contains this slot. Okay, so that is our submit box, sorry, submit box, and name of slot is submit fee. Okay, so here I have to remove this pair of parentheses, and then I have to use semicolon in the last. Okay, now we have connected this push button, that was submit button, okay, with this slot, and it will be for a signal that is clicked, and it will be connected with this submit field that exists in our submit box class or template. Okay, so this is submit field. Now we can write our CPP code in this function. Okay, now we have to get user or student roll number and then fee. Okay, so here I have to declare a variable with type q string. Okay, so this is type, and I have to declare a variable. So first for roll number, so rn, and we have to get value by using ui element. That's why I have to define ui and arrow, and then this is line edit 1, so that will contain roll number of student. And now I have to define the type, that is text, and then semicolon. So in this way we will get roll number of students, and now we have to get the total fee. Okay, so this is q string, this is type, and fee, this is our uh, fee variable. Okay, that will contain fee, that will gotten from line edit widget 2, that is part of ui, and this is line edit 2, and its type is text. Okay, so I have to use semicolon, and now I have to emit these two values in new function or signal that will be used in our main window dot cpp. Okay, so here I have to define or declare a signal. Okay, so I will open this submit box dot h. Okay, and here I have to define signal. So in other words, we are creating our own signal. So here I have to define signals. Okay, first we were using uh, by default created signal that was clicked. Now we are creating our own signal. Okay, so you can give any name, but its return type should void. Okay, and then you can give any name to your signal. So previous was clicked, that was provided by Qt framework, but here we are going to declare our own signal. So you can give any name. So we have to get data. Okay, or we have to get fee. So get fee, and it will accept two arguments, that will constant, and here I have to define the type. So type is qstring, and I have to get or pass the value by reference. Okay, so here I have to use this ampersand, and then you can use any formal argument. So I am using r for roll number, and then other constant. Okay, and it will constant, and type is q string, and you can give any formal name. So I will give f, I mean fee. Okay, so I have declared a signal. Okay, now I have to connect it with button, with a slot. Okay, so I will go back to this submit box dot cpp, and here we have to emit or inject these two values in new created signal. Okay, so here I have to define void, and the name of signal that was get. Sorry, here I think, sorry, here I have to use emit. Okay, emit, and then name of signal, that is get. Here I can find get fee. Okay, get fee. So here I have to inject or pass these two variables. First is rn, that contains roll number, and other is fee. Okay, and then I have to use semicolon in the last of this statement. Okay, so here I am injecting or passing these values or variables that contains these two values. One is roll number and other is fee in this signal, and now we have to connect this signal with a slot in our main window dot cpp. Okay, so here I have to define a slot in our main window dot h, because now we have to work in our main window dot cpp. That's why we have to declare a slot in our main window dot h. Okay, so here in private slots, here I have to define first return type. So this is void, and now on get fee. You can use any name for your slot because you are going to create your own slot. Okay, so it will accept two arguments. So here arguments should constant. Okay, and then I have to define the type. So type is q string, and then a variable, formal variable, that is rn, and then another uh, constant. Okay, and then q string, and then name of a foreign variable. Okay, that is fee, and then I have to use semicolon in the last. So here we have declared an other slot. Okay, so our signal exists in our submit box dot h, and this is our signal. Okay, get fee, and then our slot exists in our main window dot h, that is on get fee. Now we have to connect these signals and slots in our main window dot cpp. Okay, so here I have to connect them together. So here I have to use this connect method once again, and now I have to define the template, that is submit box. Okay, submit box, and then name of signal. So here I have to use this ampersand, and then name of this class, that is uh, submit. Okay, submit box, and signal that exists in it. Okay, so name of signal was get fee. Okay, so this is signal. I have to remove this parenthesis. Okay, and then I have to use this pointer, and now I have to connect it with slot that exists in our main window dot h. Okay, so here I have to use ampersand and name of class or template, that is main window, and then name of our slot, that is on. Here you can see on get fee. Okay, I have to remove these parentheses, and then I have to use semicolon in the last. Now we can use this slot, that is on get fee. Okay, so here I can use it. So its return type is void, and it exists in our main window, and then name of this slot is get on get what is name, yes, on get fee. Okay, so this is our slot, and here this is body, and now it accepts two arguments. That is constant, and its type is q string, and it will be passed by reference. Okay, it is rn, sorry, rn, yes, roll number, and then constant, and then type, that is string, and then name of this variable, that was f. Okay, so I will go inside the body of this slot or function. So here we can find roll number and we can submit our fee, but first we have to register some students with their total fee. Okay, so here I will declare a list. First I have to include it with sharp include. Okay, sharp include, and then q string list. Okay, so I have to include it first, and now I can declare some lists. So I will declare list here. Okay, so first I will define type q string list. Okay, and then I can declare any list with any name. So here first I have to declare list for student. So here I will declare for with roll number. Okay, and now I will initialize it. So here I will initialize it with some roll numbers 101. Okay, this is first roll number, and then 102, and then I will assign another student with roll number 103, and then I will use semicolon in the last. Okay, so I have initialized it with three roll numbers. Okay, so it is total size of this roll number list. You can add some more roll numbers, but I am including only three students. Okay, to save our time. And then I have to declare an other list with type q string list. Okay, and this is for fee list. Okay, so this was roll number list, and this is fee list. Okay, so I have to initialize it. So first I have to set fee for roll number 101. So I will set total fee 50,000. Okay, and then 60,000. Okay, 60,000, and then 70,000 for third student. Okay, so these are three fees. First is 50,000 for 101, and second is 60,000 for 102, and 70,000 for 103. Okay, so next I have to declare two more lists. Okay, so this is q string list. So this is type, and here I have to uh, declare it with paid list. Okay, and another with q string list. Okay, with the name pending list. Okay, this is for paid dues, and this is for pending list, pending dues. Okay, so I have to initialize it. So here I will initialize them with 0. Okay, so this is our first 0, this is second 0. Okay, and this is third 0. Okay, and I have to initialize it too with zeros. Okay, this is first 0, this is second 0. It means that still we have 0 paid dues, 0 pending dues. Okay, so 0, sorry, not 0. Here I have to define total fee or total pending dues. Still pending dues are 50,000. I mean all dues are pending. Okay, so 60,000 for second one. Okay, and 70,000 for last one. Okay, 70,000. For first time all dues are pending. Okay, so total fee was 50,000. Okay, fee list this was 50,000, and pending are also 50,000. And for second student total package was, or total fee was 60,000, and still pending dues are 60,000, and so on. And now we will find a student, and then we will submit fee, and then we have to apply calculations to these two lists. First is pending, and then fee list, sorry, paid. Okay, so here first I have to search student. Okay, by using for loop. Okay, I will use this for loop, and here I will declare uh, with type int. This is local variable, and I will declare with I, and I will initialize it with 0, and this for loop will be executed until the size of this list. Okay, I is less than roll number list. Okay, roll number list, and then I have to increase the size of I step by step. Okay, and then I have to set condition that if. Okay, if, so here we have to compare roll number with saved roll number. User entered roll number and saved roll number. Okay, so rn is equal roll number list I. Okay, so here I am comparing it with every index of our list. In first iteration, this user entered roll number will be compared with first index of this roll number list. If it compares successfully, then we have to break the for loop, and we have to submit fees in for this roll number, this specific roll number. Okay, otherwise we have to uh, execute this for loop once again. Okay, and it will be executed according to the size of this list, here I have to define length. Okay, because we have to check the length of this list. Okay, so if roll number is equal roll number list I, it means that it will be compared with every index of our list. Okay, so when it will be found, then we have to break our for loop. Okay, break, and here we have to set a flag with type bool. Okay, so here I am declaring a variable with name found and its type is bool, and I will set it false. Okay, false. So when it will be compared successfully, then I have to change the status of this found variable and I will set it true. Okay, and then I will break the for loop, and now I have to submit fee. So when we have to submit fee, then we have to update the values of these lists. Okay, so first we have to get this specific index number. So here I have to declare a variable with type int. Okay, and here I can use any name for our variable. So here I will set because we have to get this paid list. Okay, so paid, this is paid int. Now we have to convert value of this list in our int. Okay, so here I have to use name of this specific index. So this is paid list. Okay, and then this specific index number, that is comparing here. Okay, so it will be uh, converted into integer. So here I have to call to int function, and then I have to use semicolon in the last. Okay, now value of this specific index number that was found here. Okay, sorry, here, and we were comparing here. Okay, so that was matched here. Now we are using the same index number. Okay, so value in this specific index will be converted into integer, and then it will be assigned to this new created variable, that is paid int. Okay, now I have to uh, change or update value of this index or list of this index. Okay, and now I have to declare another variable, that is local variable, and I will explain the purpose of this variable. Okay, so this is total paid. Okay, now this is total paid, and how can we update the value of this list or index of this list? Okay, so this is paid int. Okay, plus new fee that is in our uh, f variable. Okay, so this is our f that was passed here by reference. Okay, and then we have to use semicolon. Now we are adding new entered fee with this previous index number. If it have zero value, then only new entered fee will be added to this variable. Otherwise, if we have paid some fee before, then it will be added with that existing fee. Okay, and then total paid will be calculated, I can say that product of this addition will be assigned to this new created local variable. Okay, so now I have to submit or assign this new update value to same index number. Okay, but now we have to convert it into string because this list contains string type value. Okay, so here we have to convert it into we have to convert this variable into string, and then we will assign it to index of that list, that is paid list. Okay, so this is paid list. So this is paid list, and we have to assign it new value that exists in our total paid. Sorry, first we have to convert it into string. So q string and scope operator, and then previous type of this variable, that is number. And now I have to define the name of this variable, that is total paid. Now it will be converted into string, and then we will assign this new value to same index of this paid list. Okay, so here I have to define I. So now I have to update value of this pending list, because we have to subtract value from this list, okay, or index of this list. So first we have to get value in a local variable. So I will declare variable first int. So it is pending, okay, pend int. You can declare with any other name. So this is pending pend int, I mean pending int, and we have to get value from our list. Okay, so this is pending list. So this is index number that was compared here. Okay, so now we have to convert this value of this index into integer. Okay, to int, and then semicolon in the last. Okay, so now we have uh, do all this process like here we have done. Okay, so now I have to declare another variable, that is local variable, with type int. Now total pending. Okay, total pending, and then I have to calculate values like pend int minus. Now we have to subtract a new submitted fee. Okay, that is f, and then I have to convert it into string, and then we have to assign this to uh, pending list. Okay, or index of that pending list. So here this is pending list, and this is index. For example, here we have compared value with or roll number with second index. Then here we are uh, assigning to the same second index. Okay, so this is pending list I, and now we have to assign this value to it. But first we have to convert it into string. Okay, string, and then scope operator, and then previous type, that was number. Okay, and name of variable, that is total pending, and then semicolon in the last. Okay, now I want to explain everything. First here, okay, we are getting a value that for paid value, sorry, paid fee. Okay, so here we are getting paid fee, uh, and then we are converting it into integer because previous value was string. Okay, now we are assigning it to this new created variable, that is paid int. I want to make a space, okay, to make the code clear and easy to understand, and here and here. Okay, so what is the process here? We are getting value from list, and we are converting it into integer, and then we are assigning it to this variable. Okay, and then we are declaring an other variable, and we are adding new submitted fee with existing fees, and then product of this calculation is initialized to this local variable total paid. And now this value is updated, and now we have to assign this updated value into the index of same index of that list, that was paid list. Okay, here we are getting previous value, and here we are assigning new value. Okay, so we are converting this new value into string, and then we are assigning it to this list. Okay, so in this way we have updated fee of this paid list. Okay, so in the same way we are getting fee from our pending list. Okay, and we are converting it to integer, and then we are assigning it to this new created variable that is pend int. Okay, and then we have to perform some calculations. So here we are performing calculations like we are subtracting new submitted field from pending fields. Okay, so here we have updated it, and then we have assigned this value to this variable. Okay, and then we are assigning this updated value to this list, that is pending list, and then here we have an error. So here you can see an error because we have not converted value of this f into integer. Okay, so here we are trying to apply calculation with type int of type string. Okay, so first we have to convert uh, value of this f into integer. Okay, so here I will declare variable with type int, and variable is f int. Okay, f int, and now I have to convert value of f into int. Okay, to int, and then semicolon in the last. Now I have to use this f underscore int here. Okay, f underscore int, and then uh, f underscore int here too. Okay, so now you can see our error was removed. Now our loop will be break, and then this process is completed for fee submission. Okay, now we will print a message by using queue message box. So first we have to include queue message box here with sharp include. Okay, this is queue message box, and now we can use it here. Okay, so now I have to use it to show message. Now we have to show message of paid fees, pending dues, total paid dues. Okay, so here I have to use queue message box with type information. Okay, and here I have to use this pointer, and then a title for this message box, that is success. Okay, and now we can print any string and value of variables. Okay, so here I have to print a string first here. Okay, so here I will print message that fee submitted, fee submitted. Okay, submitted. Now we have to print submitted fee. Okay, so this is our string, and now we have to concatenate it, concatenate the variable value that exists in our f. Okay, here you have to use variable with type qstring, not with type int. Okay, you can use variable with type qstring in queue message box. Okay, otherwise you will see an error. Okay, so this is f, that is with type string. Okay, so next I have to go to next line. So here I will use backslash n to break the line or to continue new line. So here I will go to new line, and here I have to define or print an other string. So this is fee submitted. Now here submitted fee will be printed, and now I have to print total paid. Okay, total paid. So here I have to print total paid fee. So here I have to print value of list. Okay, so first we have to use plus sign to concatenate with this previous string, and we have to include here list or index of list. So here paid list. Okay, now this list is updated. Okay, so I, so now this index number is updated, and now we have to concatenate it with next string. So first we have to use backslash n to create new line. Okay, now on new line we have to print pending dues. Okay, so now pending dues out of No, sorry, here I have to uh, show or print pending dues. So pending dues list with its index will be used here. Okay, pending list. Now this index, sorry, now here I have to use index number. Okay, now this index is also updated. Now I have to concatenate it with next string. Okay, so here I have to use backslash n to create new line, or no need to go to new line. Here I will show that out of. Now here I have to print total fee. Okay, so here I have to use fee list. Okay, and then same index number, and then semicolon in the last. Now I want to explain that here we are using q message box to show our output or print information. Okay, now here this is this pointer, and this is our title success, and here we are printing a string that is fee submitted, and here we are printing value of f that contains new fee. Okay, so now I want to explain once again that here you can use only variable with type q string. Okay, not with int. So next I am printing new line with this string that total paid fee, and here I am showing total fee. Now this fee was updated. Okay, or this paid list was updated, and then I am shown pending dues. Now this index or value of this index is also updated, and now here I am shown total fee that out of fee, and fee, if fee is 50,000, then 50,000 will be printed. Okay, so now this is in the case that if we have found it successfully. But what will happen if we are not able to compare or find the roll number? Then I have to use if not found. Okay, I mean that still found is false. Then we have to use this q message box once again. So this is q message box. Okay, message box, and we type information, and this pointer, sorry, this pointer, and now this will print an error. Okay, so this is our title, and here I will print that invalid roll number. Okay, so this message will be printed if we have not found any roll number in our list, or I can say that we have no any student with this entered roll number. So this is all about our uh, first button, that was fee submit. Okay, so I should test it. So I will save it, and then I will execute or run the project by clicking this run button, and now I have to wait for some time, and then I will able to test our project. Okay, so now you can see our output. So this is our output, or you can see this is our main window. So fee management, and this is fee submit button. Okay, so I will click it, and here this is fee window. Now I have to enter roll number. So here I will enter roll number 101, and now I have to submit fee. So here I will enter 5,000. So fee of this first uh, student was 50,000, and now we are submitting 5,000. Okay, so I will click this submit fee. Now you can see fee submitted 5,000, total paid fee 5,000. Now pending dues are 45,000 out of 50,000. Okay, I will click OK button. Now I will uh, enter 10,000. Okay, and for this same roll number, and I will click submit button. Now you can see fee submitted 10,000, total paid fee 15,000, because we have paid 5,000 before, and then pending dues are 35,000 out of 50,000. Okay, so this is working correctly, and now I will close this and this. Okay, now I have to make functional our second button, that was free record. If we have to see the record of any student, then we have to click this button. So I will make it functional. So I will select it, and then I will click right button, and I will choose this option, go to slot, and then I will choose this click signal, and okay. Now you can see this on push button 2 function is added here. Now I have to change the name from main window dot h. Okay, so here you can see this is function name. So I will change it, and now this is record function. Okay, or rec function. In short, this is rec for record. Okay, now I will change the name from this template, and here this is rec. Okay, sorry, rec function. So this is rec function, and now I have to connect this button with this slot. Okay, so here I have to connect it. So here, okay, so I will call connect method. So this is connect, and now I have to use UI because it is part of UI, and this is push button 2. Okay, and now we have to fire a signal, and signal is first I have to define the name of widget that will fire signal, that is Q push button. Okay, and signal is collected. Okay, so I will remove this pair of parentheses, and then I have to use this pointer, and then I have to connect it with slot that exists in our main window. Okay, main window, and name of this slot is record function. Okay, I have to remove this pair of parenthesis 2, and then I have to use semicolon. Okay, so now we have connected this signal with slot, and when this function sorry, this is record function. Okay, rec function. So when this function will be called, then we have to appear an other dialog box in the same way that we have done before in this process. Okay, so here, but first we have to uh, create a dialog box. Okay, so I will open or expand this file option, and then I will choose this new file or project, and then I will choose this qt and qt designer form class, and then I will decrease the size of this window. Okay, and then I will click this choose button, and here I will select this option, dialog without buttons, and then I will click next, and this is a record function. Okay, a rec box, a record box, and then I will click next, and then finish. Now this is here we have to design our user interface for new created dialog box with name record box. Okay, so first we have to adjust the size. So I have to adjust the size of this user interface window. So I will set it here. Okay, and now I will set it in the center, and here I have to use label widget to set a title. Okay, so this is label widget. I will drag it, and then I will drop it here. Okay, now I will change text value. So this is a record window. Okay, record window, and now I have to apply some styles. I will change only font size. Okay, so this is Q label, and I will use font size property, font size, and then I will give value 40 px, and then semicolon, and then I will click this apply button, and then OK button. Now I will set it in the center, so I will set it right here. Okay, now I have to get roll number of student. Okay, so here first I have to use this label once again, and I will set it right here, and I will change text value. Okay, you can drop it anywhere in your this UI window. Okay, so here I have to change text value. So here I have to get roll number. Okay, enter roll number. So here we have to get roll number only, and then we have to get roll number by using line edit widget. I will find it, line edit. Okay, so this is line edit. I will drop it right here. Okay, and then I will change font size. So I will select it, and then I will choose this option, and then to label as a selector, and I will use font size property only, font sorry size, and I will give value 15px, and then I will click apply button, and then OK button. Now I will use Q push button. Okay, so here this is push button. I will drag it, and then I will drop it here. Okay, so I will change text value. So here I can give any value, record. Okay, you can use any other value, record. And now I have to apply style to this too. Okay, so I will select it, and then I will choose this option, and then this is Q push button. Okay, Q push button, and I have to change the size only. So font size, and I will give value 20. Okay, px, and then closing curly braces. Okay, and then I will click apply button, and then OK button. Now this is record button, and now I have to make it functional. So I will choose this go to slot option, and I will choose this click signal, and then OK. Now here you can see this method is included here, but I will change the name of this function. Okay, so this is record box, and here I can change the name record box. Okay, from record box. So here I will give value that get record. Okay, or only record. So this is rec, and then I can change the name from this record box dot cpp. Okay, so here I will give name rec. Now I have to connect signal with slot. Okay, so here I will use connect method, and then I have to use UI element. That's why I have to use UI, and then name of widget, that is push button. Okay, push button, and it will fire a signal. Sorry, here I have to use comma, and then when Q push button will be clicked, then it will fire a signal. That's it's clicked. Okay, so this is clicked, and now I have to use this pointer. So this is this pointer, and then we have to connect it with slot that exists in our record box. Okay, so here this is a rec box. Okay, and the name of slot is rec. Okay, so this is rec, and then I have to use semicolon in the last. Now we have connected this button or click signal with this rec slot. Okay, so when this push button or record button will be clicked, then this function will be called, and then we will get value from line edit widget that was used to get value. Okay, so here I will declare variable q string and r. Okay, so this is variable name. You can use any other name, and then ui, because we have to get value by using line edit, that is part of ui. Okay, and then arrow, and now I have to define the type, that is text, and then semicolon. Now I have to push or inject this value into a signal. Okay, now we have to declare a signal in our this record box dot h. Okay, so here I have to define signal. So here uh, so this is signals. Okay, signals, and we can create signal with any name. but its return type is void. Okay, and this is on sorry, get record. Okay, get record, and it will accept an argument that will constant, and its type should use string, and it will be passed by reference. Okay, roll number and semicolon in the last. So we have declared a signal. Now we have to connect it. Sorry, we have to inject our value in this signal or function. So I will go back to recordbox.cpp, and here I have to use emit method and then name of that function, that is on sorry, get record. Okay, get record and r. Okay, and semicolon in the last. So we are getting value from line edit widget in this r variable, and now we are emitting this value in this signal. Okay, so now we have to connect this signal with slot that will be created in our main window.h. But first we have to register this dialog box. So sharp include, and then this is a record box. Okay, record box dot h, and now we have to declare a pointer for this template or dialog box. So here this is record box. Okay, so this is type, and now I am declaring an pointer. Okay, record box. Now I have to declare a slot here. Okay, so this was a record function, and here void and get record or on get record. Okay, on get record, and it will accept an argument that will constant, and its type is qstring, and it will be passed by reference. Okay, and then semicolon. So now I have registered it, and then I have declared a slot here. Okay, so now I will go back to main window.cpp. So here I have to initialize this pointer. Okay, so here I have to use comma, and this is record box, and I have to initialize with new keyword, and then this is rec box. Okay, and here I have to use this pointer. Okay, so now I have to call delete method to destroy object of this class. Okay, so this is rec box. Okay, and now I can connect it with this signal. Okay, so here I have to connect this signal with slot. So here I have to use connect method. Okay, and then a name of that template, that is a record box, and then name of signal, that is in our record box template. Okay, and this signal is get record. Okay, I have to remove this pair of parentheses, and now this pointer, and then I have to define or connect it with slot that exists in our main window. Okay, main window, and name of slot is on get record. Okay, so here I have to remove this pair of parentheses, and then I have to use semicolon here. Okay, so now we have connected this signal with this slot. Okay, our signal exists in our record box dot h, and our slot exists in our main window dot h. Okay, so here we can use this record. First we have to call this dialog box. Okay, so here I have to show record box by using show method. Okay, so this is show method. Now I have to use our slot that's return type is void, and it exists in our main window, and its name is on get record. Okay, on get record, and it accepts an argument. Okay, and its type is qstring, it is constant and its type is string, and it will be passed by reference. Okay, so now this is the body. So here we have to find this entered roll number. So here I have to use for loop. Okay, and I have to declare a local variable I, and I will initialize it with 0, and it will be executed according to a size or length of this list. Okay, I is less than student what was name roll number. Okay, roll number list. Okay, and here I have to set method length. Okay, that will check the length of this list, and then I have to increase the value of I. So it will be executed according to the size or length of this list, and it will try to compare value of this R or user entered roll number with every index of our list. Okay, if we have found it successfully, then we will set found variable true. Okay, so this is found, or we can declare another variable with type bool. Okay, so here where is, yes, this was found, and now bool, sorry, bool. Okay, so record found, rect found, and I will set it false. Okay, so when it will be compared successfully, then I will set it true. Sorry, this should record found. Okay, so record found, and here I have to set if condition, that if roll number, that is R, is equal roll number list and I. Okay, if it match any index of this list, then we have to set this record found variable true. Okay, rect found, this is rect found, and we will set it true. Okay, true, and then we will break our for loop, and when it will be compared successfully, then we have to uh, show all information by using queue message box. Okay, so we have included uh, queue message box already, and here we have to use it, queue message box, and its type information, and then this pointer, and then title, that is success. Okay, this is success, and here I have to use comma. Now I will print all information, that total fee was, so here I have to print total fee. Okay, so total fee I have to show by using uh, fee list, and I will show the same index that was compared here. Okay, so if we have compared with third index, then here third index will be appeared or printed. Okay, so here I have to concatenate it with next string, but I will go to next line. Okay, to print new value. Okay, so here I have to print total uh, paid dues. Okay, so here total paid fee. So here I have to use plus sign to concatenate it with this previous string, and this is in paid list, and I have to use the same index. Okay, now I have to concatenate it with next string. Okay, so I will go to next line, and then I will print another line. Okay, so here I will print that pending fee. Okay, so here I have to print pending fee that exists in our pending list, and here I have to show the same index, and then I have to use semicolon, and here I am not using plus sign because I have not to concatenate it with next string. Okay, so this is all information of student, or all information of fee of a student. Okay, whose roll number was entered here. Okay, so this is break statement, and here I have to check that if not record found. Okay, I mean that if record found is still false, then we have to use Q message box once again to show an error. Q message box. Okay, and I have to define the type, that is information, and then this pointer, and this is error. Okay, and I will go to next line. So here I will enter that invalid roll number, or roll number not found. Okay, roll number not found. Here I should use underscore sign. Okay, roll number not found. So this message will be printed, and I will use semicolon in the last. Okay, so now I have to save it. So I want to explain it once again. So when this record function will be called, it will be called when our record button will be clicked. Okay, then this function will be called, and then this record box or dialog box will be appeared, and then we will enter roll number, and then we will able to see all information about the fee of student. Okay, so I will save it, and then I will run the project to test it. So I have clicked this run button, and now I am waiting for output. So after a small while I will able to test it. So this is our output. So I have to submit our fee. Okay, so here I will submit fee, enter roll number, I will enter roll number 102. Okay, and here I will enter fee, I will enter 10,000. Okay, and I will click this submit button. Okay, fee submitted 10,000, total paid fee 10,000, and pending dues are 40,000 out of 50,000. Okay, so sorry, invalid roll number. Why is this? I think I am using it in the body of this for loop. I have to set it outside the for loop. Okay, you have to take care about these curly braces or closing braces. Okay, now I will execute it once again. So this is our output. Now I have to submit fee. So first I will enter incorrect roll number. Okay, 105, and then I will submit fee 2000. Okay, 2000, and then I will click submit button. Now this is invalid roll number. Okay, now I will enter correct roll number 102, and I will click the submit button. Now I have paid or submitted 2000, and then total paid fee is 2000, pending is 50,000, sorry, 58,000 out of 60,000. Okay, so now you can see we are not showing our uh, invalid roll number message box once again. Okay, so now I have to submit some more fees, like I will enter 5,000, and then I will click submit button. Now here you can see our pending dues are 53,000 out of 60,000, because we have paid total fee 7,000. Okay, I will click OK button, and now I have to find the record. Okay, so here I have to find the record. I will click this fee record, and here first I will enter incorrect roll number. So here I will enter 104, and then I will click record button. Roll number not found. Okay, so I will click OK, and then I will enter here roll number 102, and then I will click this record button. Now you can see total fee was 60,000, total paid fee is 7,000, and pending fee is 53,000. Okay, so this is all about fee management system by using Qt framework. Okay, I hope this video will be very helpful and easy to understand for you. If you like the video, then please share with your friends and class fellows. And if you have not subscribed our YouTube channel, then please subscribe our YouTube channel right now. Thank you.